Howdy, y'all. My name is Price, and welcome back to some more Graveyard Keeper. All right, we've got our stuff together so that we can actually make the, things we've been trying to make this whole time. The benches. I'm just quickly going to grab all these, get more of the composting going, because it's very important. So after this, after we get these benches made, I can certainly do a new, change our focus. Oh, wait. I always forget that because it turns in the middle of the night, we need to go talk to Snake now. Oh man, I'm glad I remembered that. I always mess that up. I like, it's such a reflex for me to be like, no, I'll see him in the evening. But it's like, no, this is the evening. He's right here. There's that nerd. Here, I got your dumb book for dumb people. Here's an Necronomicon. Here's your book, Snake. I'm hardly surprised. You're a man of extraordinary talents. Plus, you're immortal. Life isn't fair. Give me that book. Wow, the ritual's more complicated than I expected. Fear to the hearts, fountain of blood, conversions of sin. I'll never finish this ritual. I'll never get to see him. Don't give up. I also have difficult tasks too. I know what you're going through. You just need to believe in yourself. Everything's in your hands. You're a dangerous and unscrupulous rogue. Who else could perform this ritual, if not you? You're right. I hate it when someone's right. Help Snake with this ritual. But in this case, it seems I could use a little help. A favor for a favor, you know. Okay, about that necklace. All right, he's got no info on the necklace anymore. I notice you have an endless notebook. I need it for something very important. I need it for a ritual of my own, to get back to my love. I understand you quite well. Perhaps even more than you can imagine. This book is the only thing I have from my childhood. We weren't allowed to have our own possessions at the orphanage. When they pulled me from the burning house, I was gripping it in my hands. This book means a lot to me. This book's pages never end. I write down everything in this notebook, and a lot of pages were already filled up when I started. I always wonder what all those notes are about. How happy were the people who wrote them? You know what? If I succeed with my ritual, the notebook will be yours. I won't need it anymore. Okay, so we have to get to 100 with Snake to get the endless notebook. Okay. And we need that for our... That's our end game, right? So we have our first end game thing. Okay, so let's talk about the ritual then. How can I help? I'd like to help you. I've got a feeling I need you to return the favor. Sounds reasonable to me. First of all, we need to prepare for the ritual. We need this place looking as scary as my old orphanage. This place should have my followers trembling in terror. But look who I'm talking to. Up in your church, you've done some great decorating. But this one should be darker, without all the crosses. Crosses bring back bad memories for me. Oh, one other thing. For the ritual, we'll need to have a fountain of blood. Better make 2, just to be sure. Okay. I'll try. Back home, we have a whole holiday for scary things. Halloween. I was good at these kinds of decorations. I'll figure something out. Poor you. So we'll need this place to have 20 spooky points. That's what we're going to call those, spooky points. All right, so got to get this up to 20 spooky points. Reach 20 of this at the Dark Church, is what it said. Oh, and now, okay, that's what I thought. So now we need to get some Silver Star pumpkins so we can make some skeletons. We need a lot of skulls. It'd be nice if I could make a little chest over here, but that's a small thing. Okay. Well then, looks like we're building a Dark Church. So that's cool. Now time to go up to the regular church and pretend like we're not making horrible sacrilege. Cool. Blasphemy is my middle name. All right, let's boop, boop, and boop. And we'll get some parts back for these as well, won't we? Oh, wow. A lot of nails. Oh, and some planks, too. Cool. Well, I mean, hey, that refunds us for some of the stuff that we're going to be using here. Okay, and then now, choices. Boop. Boop. And boop. Cool. So what does that put us at? 49. All right, you know what? Wait a minute. I thought maybe I'd have enough stuff on me to make a candelabra or something. We will, on Church Day, on Sunday, we're just gonna make what you call it? We're gonna get a candle or two. You know, we'll get some candles from the bishop, raise it up to 50, just so that we can get the quest finished, and that should work. Those temporary points should count. All right, so now we have extra silk, which is, as far as I can tell, completely useless, but it is what it is. Oh, I didn't sell that stuff to the dead horse. Whoops. I need to sell my bear certificates. Okay, so we got our church benches done. Now we need lots of stone stuff, and let's go check our grapes. Do. All right, let's get a haul. There we go. Ooh, so much stuff. That's awesome. Okay. Really, really hoping that we're getting enough seeds to keep this going. Do. Okay. So, let's get all these fertilized. Wonderful. Do. Because we're definitely going to need to make a lot of gosh darn. Oh yeah, we're getting all the seeds. Awesome. Can we make another thing? No. Well, I can actually. I'll go over here. We're gonna want to make a lot of wine. It's very, very useful. I should also go and gather up a bunch of honey, now that I think about it. Okay, give me those. So that we can make some more cakes. But getting the wine is going to be really a nice, helpful source of income. So I'm looking forward to that. And it appears that we are sort of growing in our amount of seeds that we're getting, or at least to a degree. I do need to bring some more peat back up here. We have plenty. I just need to bring it up. Actually, do I have it on me? I don't. Of course I took it off. And then silver. Okay. Leave you. Leave you. I'll take the rest of this with me, I think. Yeah, and we'll bring up some peat next time we come up here. Hopefully I'll remember to. But there we go. We got some more grapes. That's awesome. Get that going. And then, yeah, it's... we got to do some quarrying to get our... We got to do some quarrying to get our graveyard up to snuff. Be a good use of our time, probably. Let's get all this stuff downstairs so we can get another thing of wine going. Tomorrow's the day I got to make sure to go talk to the Inquisitor. That's the first show. That's the first show. Let's do. Take the pails and leave those here. Oh, I should leave the grapes upstairs. And we'll leave one. What we'll do is we'll do 1 silver and 1 gold, and that gives me a guaranteed silver quality wine. And I still hold on to 1 gold. Okay. We're getting there. We're getting there. It's always just there's so much to balance in this game. I love it. I absolutely love it. It's just like it's a little overwhelming at times. Okay. So now my question is, do we have enough stone to craft all the stone fences and everything that we're going to need, or do I need to, do something about that? Let's leave you here. Let's leave you here for now. I can leave this here as well. I really don't need to be holding on to all this wine that I'm holding on to. I just don't want to forget it is my main thing. And then now I was going to go get some honey. Yeah, let's get some honey. We might get hurt a little bit by the bats, but we'll be fine. Actually, I think our armor protects us entirely from the bats. Come at me, bros. I'll turn you into paper. Yeah, you got nothing on me, bro. Sorry. All right, yeah. We'll gather up our honey. Thank you. Just because, like, I'm wanting these cakes. I'm wanting these cakes, man. The cakes are solid. Solid use. Still got to fix this thing up. Still got to get the befriend, like, skill set thing. Okay. Yeah, you can't even hurt me. Can't even hurt me. Wrecked. Wrecked. Do. Isn't there honey over on one of these ones? I know there's a couple of them. All right, there's one. Okay. I was about to lose my mind. Okay. But yeah, so... Oh, good. More bees. Awesome. So, last episode I talked about, like, new stuff that I might want to do on the channel. New stuff to check out. Beyond that, I've been watching some new TV shows and whatnot that some of y'all out there, if you're a spooky person like I am, you might also be intrigued by. There are a couple new shows on Netflix that I'm really enjoying right now. One of which is called The Haunting of Hill House. Really cool. Ooh, we need to get more berries. Can I pick berries with this much energy? The Haunting of Hill House, it's like a horror series on Netflix. Really cool. Very, very good. It's kind of like almost like if you were to make The Conjuring into a TV show. I'm really enjoying it. I'm not done with them. I'm only like 3 or 4 episodes in. It's pretty intense, and they're very long. Like, every episode's about like an hour almost. And I think there's like 10 episodes. Actually, no, I'm halfway through. That's right, I'm halfway through. I'm like at like episode 6 or something. Really good, though. I'm really enjoying it. And I'm kind of like, usually with shows on Netflix, I binge them, and I'm kind of deliberately taking my time because I know I'm going to really, really want to watch more of that. All right, we're going to let those cakes go, but we need to gather some more berries. But if it's berries that we're waiting on, that's not such a big deal. All right, let's go see the Inquisitor. Another show that a lot of y'all will probably like, it's very different, but also kind of in the same spooky vein, is The Curious Creations of Christine McConnell. It's also on Netflix, and it's like a half cooking and crafts show, you know, like any other cooking show you might see or whatever, and half like Pee-wee's Playhouse. It's so bizarre. Let's do this real quick. Here's the wine. Not bad. This will definitely be the best wine they've ever drunk. Soon our cells will be full of witches. Cool. How's business? So what's on your mind? Thinking about how you can get more people to come here. One time we were burning old scrolls full of useless junk, like geometry. But one of them was pretty interesting. So that everything you need to be happy can be provided by 2 things. Bread and circuses. Of course, that's only true for pagans. I can't imagine anyone living a happy life without the church and prayer. Still, what could be more entertaining than watching those evil witches burn? Yeah, can't think of anything. Right. So I realize we need to add bread. Not actual bread, of course, but snacks and drinks. You're a man of business. I imagine you can open a stand or something. All the profits would be yours. What would we sell? Beer for sure. Beer is good for patriotism and burning stuff. And something with meat. That's a very expensive delicacy in the town. I heard you have a source of a cheap meat. But who cares about the little details when we're talking about fighting heretics? Okay. I guess I can make some burgers. Excellent. Build the tent. Fill it with beer and burgers. Yes, burgers. I'll spread this news. As soon as your tent is ready and we've got a witch, we'll give him the burning of a lifetime. All right, looks like I got to get to level 60 with him in order to do that. So what do we need? Rope, planks, and nails. Okay, I'm going to write that down, actually. Is it 5 rope? Hold on. All right, 5 rope. 15 planks. 20 nails. And this is for the... We're just going to call this Witch Hill. Okay. The buffet. So, we're not going to be able to free Esmeralda until next week, because I don't have enough time to make all those materials and whatnot. So, that's fine. We know what our goal is. Okay, so let's work on stuff for our graveyard. And while we're doing that, let me finish talking about this show that I've been really liking. It's half cooking show, this Curious Creations of Christine McConnell. Half cooking show slash arts and crafts show. Sometimes it's not food. Sometimes it's like, you know, little decorations or whatever. But mostly it's food. And half Pee-wee's Playhouse. And what I mean by that is she has these like little like taxidermy creatures that quote unquote come to life and talk to her and like her little friends. And every episode has like little kind of story elements that happen. It's hard to describe other than just like you just gotta accept that like, yeah, it's a show where it sort of takes place in a semi-fantasy world, but then half the time the Christine McConnell will like turn to the camera and talk to you, the audience, and tell you how to make a weird haunted house or like a cool looking cake or like all kinds of awesome stuff. It's really good. It's really, really fun. It's like the perfect kind of like just binging type show. Did I put the wine away? I put the wine away. I meant to bring the wine with me specifically to sell to him, and I put it away. Well, we'll have to take it next time. Okay, so let's go do some quarry stuff. I'm going to go home the quick way, and we'll see what kind of stone I've still got left over here. And then once we have time, or once we have our teleporter recharged, we'll pop up, and we're going to spend the next day or two just making stuff for our graveyard. Oh, more wine. So where did I put that one? Did I put it in here? No, I put it in the other one. Okay. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take all this wine out. We're going to put it in here. All right, so now I know where it is. Then, I quickly would like to go check. All right, those berries are not done yet. Let's go check on these berries over here. Oh, got more stuff. Always want to be making peat. Boop. Got any more? Nope. Okay, good. Let's grab these berries, just so that I can get a couple more cakes going. And then we're going to work on graveyardy stuff. But yeah, so if you're at all into like weird, macabre, horror, spooky stuff, which if you're still watching this series, I'm going to assume you are. I'm assuming you're not just like turned off by stuff that has to do with like death and horror and scary stuff. Check out that show if you have Netflix. It's delightful. I really enjoy it because it's like spooky and macabre, but not scary. Haunting on Hill House is scary at times, you know, as far as scary things can go. What am I trying to do here? That's what I'm trying to do. Oh boy. ADHD strikes again. So we need polished stones. Okay. So now one of y'all asked me, Price, why don't you use a higher quality chisel? Why don't you make a steel chisel for this? And you can't. Steel chisels can't be used to make polished stone, which kind of sucks. Basically, the way that this works is steel chisels are used for marble and iron chisels are used for stone. So that's where the difference comes in. And I want to click it. I need more chisel. So that's why I have to do it this way. It kind of sucks because you end up wasting like sticks and all kinds of stuff, but it's just kind of how this works. I'm going to make a couple chisels just so we have them, and we'll just keep on making polished stone because clearly all of our current graveyard stuff requires it seems. And then, yeah, we can teleport up to the quarry in a little bit to get some more stone. I figure I might as well get as much of this out of the way as we can, though. I still have maggots on me. Let's drop them in here. That's a chest that's never going to be full. Okay. Polished stone. Here we go. Okay. But yeah, so I love anything really horror themed. I always have kind of been a horror fan. I guess we're just going to do story time right now. When I was a kid, my brother and I used to watch horror movies all the time. I'd say that right around like first or second grade for me, when we moved up here to Oregon, my brother really got, so he would have been a couple years older. So if I was like, let's say second grade, you're like 8-ish, 7 or 8-ish, right? Yeah, I was probably like 7. So my brother would have been 9. So we were both too young to be watching all these horror movies regardless. But my family had never had an issue with allowing us to just watch, whatever. I think when I was 5, or maybe 4 or 5, I saw Terminator 2 Judgment Day in theaters. My mom took us to see it, which that's a rated R movie, and it's got some pretty dark stuff in it. But, it was just always one of those things of like, that's fine, go see whatever. And, we'll explain it to you if you're confused or whatever. But I guess like my parents didn't want us to be afraid of stuff. So, as a result, my brother and I got really into horror when we were younger. And specifically, my older brother, he would go and like rent all these horror movies, the Friday the 13th and the Nightmare on Elm Streets, all the ones that, you've heard of. You got Jason and Freddy and all that stuff. And we would watch them together. And, I won't lie, I did get quite scared by them when I was younger. But I also kind of developed a real affinity for them, I guess you would say. Like I enjoy horror stuff, and it kind of like I always have, I guess, ever since then. So because of that, as we got older, my brother actually got a job at a movie store, and so we would rent horror movies all the time and watch them all. So I've always been a huge horror fan ever since then. And as a result, I think that that's kind of carried over to me as an adult, and I still, to this day, just love horror stuff. So anything having to do with spooky stuff, regardless of if it's actually scary, it's not the scary part that matters to me, right? It doesn't have to be dark and scary, whatever like that. It's just like, is it spooky? Does it have bats and spiders and like weird gothic-y stuff and all that? Like that's what I'm into when it comes to horror. So that's why I love both of these shows. The Haunting of Hill House is a very traditional horror, in a really good way. Like it's very well made. And then you have the Curious Creations of Christine McConnell, which is like a celebration of weird gothic spooky stuff, but like in a very wholesome way. It's like a gothic cooking show. It's wonderful. So anyway, I would strongly suggest y'all check those out if you're into the same kind of stuff that I am, because I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. All right, we're gonna bust a whole bunch of these rocks down, basically just to help prepare for the future. Yeah. Make this giant line of quarryable rocks. Let's just kind of move it all on the way here. Doot. Got to kind of line it all up so that I can push it down there. And then it's Sunday, and I really wanted to make a writing prayer. We'll see if I can get it done. Might not be doable in a single day, but we'll see. Because if I can make a writing prayer, and we use that as our prayer this time, then we can focus over the next couple of episodes on getting that, on making even better prayers, right? I'm making like a silver or gold star quality prayer. And also, I just want to point out, look how many blue points we've gained just from making polished stone. Between that and writing, you can get a lot of it done. Okay, let's quarry the rest of these. Is there more up here? Yeah, I thought so. Let's quarry the rest of this just to get as much stone back home as we can, and then we'll move on. I just realized I can totally make and utilize this stone thing here to make polished stone as well. I could do it while I'm here, which would not be a bad idea to do, but we can take it back either way. It's fine. Yeah, as far as a writing prayer, I'm just trying to think off the top of my head. If we have to make a book, then it might be too difficult to get done. If we just need chapters, then maybe we can get it done. We'll see, though. We have a lot of stories. We actually have a ton of stories, now that I think about it, in our upstairs chest. So that might actually solve some of the problem that I was just thinking I was going to have. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to leave this stuff alone for now, because we're not getting to 200 graveyard points right away. So it's not a huge deal. Let's take all these stories. Where did I leave the faith? Did I leave it downstairs or is it here? There's one faith here, so I must have left it downstairs. This is a predicament. It's a predicament. Let's see. Let's see. Writing prayer. What do you require? You're the wrong table. All right. Okay, we do need a book. So in order to make a book, I need to make a soft cover, which was... Oh, it's just parchment. Okay, we can do that. And then we need chapters, which we can also do. So we'll just make a lowest quality one that we can, right? Let's do that. There's no need to waste any of our high quality stuff, because it's going to take us way too much, I think, to try and get higher quality stuff, right? This will definitely get me there, but like in order to get this up to, yeah, we would need a golden hardcover and a golden chapter and the jeweler ability. Yeah. Even a silver chapter and a silver hardcover plus the jeweler ability would only get us to like a near chance. So that's fine. We'll make a lowest quality one though. So that'll be good. Perfect. Then we'll just make ourselves a quick prayer and we'll use that. Awesome. So I will get the writing boost that I had wanted. Then we can use that to craft some really nice high quality chapters over the next, I guess we're gonna have to start doing it right away. Oops, went to the wrong place again. So we do this, okay, craft that. Boop. I love that it's like instant. We also got a lot of blue points for that. So here's what I was thinking, okay? So we have all these stories, right? I would like to turn them all into chapters, is what I would like to do. Or notes, at least. So let's make a bunch of clean paper. Is it... Which one do we make the paper at? It's this one. All right, let's make a bunch of paper. We have a lot of bat wings. That's what it's here for. Let's go do our prayer real fast. So here's the reason that I'm kind of like a little flighty on this. It's going to require us to go and make the prayer, right? And then we're going to have to like immediately run down here and start using it, because we're only going to have the prayer working for like maybe 2 in-game days. So we're going to have to focus on it. Luckily, we don't have to talk to Ms. Charm about anything. We don't have to talk to the merchant about anything. So for the next couple of days, we can just focus on writing. I want to make sure, though, that I've got as much energy as possible to work on that writing. And I want to make sure I have enough ink and everything else that I need. We should, right? We got 1 ink thing there. Is that it? We got 4 ink. I've got some feathers. What do I need to make some more ink? I need more feathers, don't I? Yeah. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to here's what we're going to do. We're going to go do our prayer. And then what we're going to do... Oh! Let's do the 50. Let's do the 50. Then we're going to go to town. We're going to quickly buy some feathers so that we can make a bunch of ink while we're over here. We'll come back and we're just going to focus on writing until we run out of stories. I think that's the idea. All right, I need to buy 2 candles because it requires 2. Right? 2. Craft. We are now at 51. Yo, guess what? Boom, look how beautiful the church is. This is all local materials, except the silk for the benches. I bought that from my merchant friend. Ah, those merchants. Personally, I'd banish them from the kingdom. The whole lot of them. They're truly the distributors of sin. Merchants, actors, doctors. The church already provides everything they offer, only holy and more righteous. All right, I've seen enough. I say this church is ready to become a cathedral. But you still need to make a statue of me. As of now, that's your main priority. Certainly, Your Highness. All right. Did you call him Your Highness? You call him Your Holiness, right? Because Your Highness implies king, doesn't it? Anyway, let's do it. We're going to do our writing prayer. How to say some words. Our church is great. Nice, 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 nice. So now we're going to get a little buff. Okay. Great sermon. Give me the monies. So we probably won't get as much money as we did last time. Yeah, they're only 17 apiece. So it's a normal money amount. But, I mean, hey, you know, we got our little buff. It's going to last for 18 minutes, essentially. So that's why we have to be kind of really quick about this stuff. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to run home real quick. We're going to grab our wine. We're going to teleport to the dead horse. We're going to sell the wine. We're going to sell our burial certificates. We're going to come back here. And we're going to buy feathers. We're going to come back here. We're going to do a ton of writing so that we can get everything as high quality as we possibly can ahead of time. Now, I think we're going to be doing this specific prayer for quite some time because I do believe it's going to be really useful for us to keep doing some focusing on writing. It's going to get us a lot of blue points, which obviously has been something we've been struggling with for a long time. But also, it'll help us to get way more out of our way more out of our prayers. So in the long run, that's going to help us because as we increase the value of the stuff in the church, as we're able to get more from our patrons, it's like that's just more of a kind of investment in our future. But look, already we've lost a minute of our 18 minutes doing that. So kind of sucks. All right, we'll just have to walk it. But I think we should be able to get this done. But either way, y'all, that's probably where we're going to have to end this episode. I'm looking at the time. It's probably about where I would end the episode. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed what you saw. If you did, please be sure to give this video a like, favorite, subscribe to the channel. I'm going to keep recording a whole bunch more of this today, but I'll take a quick little break here and pause and get going. But yeah, thank you so much for watching it, and I'll see y'all next time.